What if I told you that the largest airport in the United States was built with a $2 billion budget overrun, features bizarre apocalyptic artwork, and sits on top of a massive underground facility that the government refuses to explain? Denver International Airport opened in 1995, replacing a perfectly functional airport, and from the moment construction began, nothing about this project made sense. The official story is simple. Denver needed a bigger, more modern airport to handle increased air traffic. But the reality is far more disturbing. Construction of Denver International Airport took longer and cost more money than building the entire Panama Canal. The project went $2 billion over budget, and during construction, workers reported digging tunnels and underground levels that seemed to serve no purpose for airport operations. What makes Denver International Airport truly unsettling isn't just its size. Though at 54 square miles it's larger than Manhattan, it's the inexplicable design choices that suggest this facility was built for purposes far beyond commercial aviation. The airport features a network of underground tunnels that officially exist for baggage handling, but these tunnels are massive enough to drive trucks through and extend far beyond what would be necessary for luggage transport. Former construction workers who built the airport have come forward over the years with disturbing accounts of their experiences. They describe being hired to build underground facilities, then being fired and replaced by new crews before they could see the completed work. Many reported that they were required to sign unusually strict non-disclosure agreements, and some claim they were told that what they were building was for national security purposes rather than airport operation. But perhaps the most disturbing aspect of Denver International Airport is its artwork. The moment you enter the main terminal, you're confronted by a series of murals that seem completely inappropriate for an airport. These aren't cheerful travel-themed decorations. They're apocalyptic scenes depicting war, death, and destruction. One mural shows children fleeing from a gas-masked soldier carrying a sword. Another depicts dead animals and burning buildings. And most bizarrely, there are murals showing children from around the world bringing weapons to a central figure and transforming them into tools of peace. The airport's most famous and controversial feature is a 32-foot-tall blue horse statue with glowing red eyes. Officially called Blue Mustang but locally known as Blucifer. This demonic-looking sculpture has a dark history. It actually killed its creator Luis Jimenez when a piece of it fell on him during construction, severing an artery in his leg and causing him to bleed to death. The statue was completed by Jimenez's family and installed at the airport, where it continues to greet travelers with its menacing red-eyed stare. Underground, the airport's mysteries deepen. The tunnel system beneath Denver International Airport is officially described as an automated baggage handling system. But this system cost $560 million to build and never worked properly. It was abandoned shortly after the airport opened, leaving a vast network of empty tunnels beneath the facility. Workers who have accessed these tunnels report that they extend much farther than necessary for baggage handling and connect to areas that have nothing to do with airport operation. Some of the most credible testimony about Denver International Airport comes from airport employees themselves. Maintenance workers have reported discovering areas of the underground facility that don't appear on any official blueprint. Security guards have described entire levels beneath the airport that are off-limits to normal personnel, accessible only with special clearances that most airport employees don't possess. The airport's construction also involved some highly unusual decisions. The original contractor, a company with extensive experience in airport construction, was fired partway through the project and replaced by a firm with connections to military and classified government contracts. The soil that was removed during construction was transported to locations that remain classified, and geological surveys of the area were sealed under national security provisions. Local residents reported strange activities during the airport's construction phase. People living near the construction site described seeing convoys of unmarked trucks arriving at night, unusual aircraft landing at temporary airstrips, and construction work continuing 24 hours a day in areas that were supposed to be closed. Some residents who complained about noise or tried to photograph the construction activities reported being visited by federal agents who advised them to mind their own business. The timing of Denver International Airport's construction coincides with several classified government programs that were being implemented. During this period, the federal government was establishing what they called continuity of government facilities, secure underground installations designed to house government officials in the event of national emergency. The massive underground infrastructure beneath Denver International Airport would be perfectly suited for such purposes. Perhaps most telling is the airport's response to questions about its unusual features. Rather than providing straightforward explanations, Denver International Airport has embraced the conspiracy theories surrounding it, even launching marketing campaigns that joke about the facility's secret underground bunkers and alien connections. This strategy of hiding in plain sight, acknowledging the theories while dismissing them as jokes, is a classic technique used to deflect serious inquiry into sensitive subjects. Aviation experts have noted that Denver International Airport was designed with capabilities far beyond what would be needed for commercial aviation. The runway system can handle the largest military aircraft, the underground fuel storage capacity is enormous, and the electrical and communications infrastructure rivals that of major military installations. For an airport that was supposedly built just to handle passenger traffic, these features raise serious questions about its true purpose. Today, Denver International Airport serves as a stark reminder that some of the most important facilities in America may be hiding their true purposes in plain sight. Millions of travelers pass through this airport every year, walking over a massive underground complex, whose real function remains one of the most closely guarded secrets in the American government. The truth about what lies beneath Denver International Airport may never be fully revealed, but the evidence suggests that this facility represents something far more significant than just another airport. It's a window into a shadow world of government operations that most Americans never suspect exist.